Welcome back everyone to my weekly reading for Monday, December the 7th through to Sunday, December the 13th, 2015. My name is Debbie A. Anderson and I will be using two decks that I have created, the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck and the Vibrational Earth Children deck. Sorry, pull those away pretty quickly. I'm sure you've seen them all before, I just do that at the beginning. Okay, so before I set sail on this week's reading, I want to let everyone know that as soon as the I Am Vibrational Affirmation deck is available to purchase online, I will share it with you. At the moment, it's wigging its way to me, so fingers and toes crossed, you're not going to see my toes, that it arrives before Christmas. Anyway, back to the reading. Well, it is great to see you back and still in the saddle, so to speak. Yes, it was a hairy week last week, but for me personally, I have to say that having the insight Spirit shared with us in last week's video helped me stay connected to my own inner peace and bliss, even when I questioned it. And yes, I do. It's a reminder to the self that I am human. Prick me, I bleed. Don't do that. So let's take a look at what's coming towards us this week. I have to share with you that until about an hour or two before I do these videos, I haven't a clue on what the topic or course of action is going to be in the reading. I truly don't. I usually sit for a while and connect with Spirit. Sometimes I happen to be driving somewhere and I go, okay, what's this week's reading going to be the focus? Or, what are we going to cover this week? And sometimes I don't get anything. And sometimes I start to see signs or get an inkling in my head, a thought, that kind of thing. And sometimes I just sit for a while and connect with Spirit and basically wait for the team up there to get back to me with what they want to share with us all. So it's a lot about appreciation and believing in them. And of course, in return, them trusting in me to deliver everything to you as they give it to me. So although there are still a few bumps ahead of us on the road, I want to share that this week is about gratitude and kindness, not only for others, but very, very, very much so for ourselves, for the self, if you like. Bottom line means that we need to be connected to our intention. You all know about the intention. I don't need to go into all that. So being thankful for what we have, and more so being very, very grateful for what we don't have. Yes, be appreciative for what you don't need in your life, be it illness, disease, poverty, hardship. And I am not talking about first world complaints and grumbles, okay? We have what I call first world. A very dear friend of mine, Tracy, has said, when we sometimes begin to moan and groan about this didn't go right, or somebody cut us off, or my hair didn't turn out the way it is, and she says, wow, first world problems. And then he goes, oh yeah, humbleizing us. So if we look at our world at this point in time, there are many who will be grateful for what we have right here, right now. Many, many people out there that will be very grateful to be where you or I am today. That wasn't very good English, was it? Okay. So I want you to take a moment to define yourself in this moment in time. And what I mean by that is, what have you done to be kind to others? Is it a smile? A happy word or two to the total stranger? The hi, it's a beautiful day, or can I help you with that? Maybe it's the few pennies that we dropped into the charity pail, even though we could really do with that dollar or pound or yen or whatever it is for ourselves. We took that moment because Spirit was just saying to us, you know what, somebody else could really do with this. Even if we thought, well, it's only 25 cents or it's only $1. What difference can that make? It does. Okay? Holding a door open for somebody. You know, sometimes I've struggled with bags of groceries, or I'm trying to, you know, I see somebody trying to struggle through a doorway with a stroller or children, and you can see that. So just by holding that door open, you can feel the energy of that person going, thank you. Helping a friend out, phoning your family and saying, hi, I love you. Caring without any expectation of anything in return, because you can. Right? Because I don't know about your world, only about mine. And vibrationally, I am blessed beyond anything I could have ever hoped for. So my grumbles, complaints, my whines, my belly aches, just my attitude, which has no latitude, okay? It's a attitude or latitude, okay? So here are my 3 questions for this week. What's vibrationally missing in my life? What am I not recognizing in my life? And my 3rd one is, what in my life can I express gratitude for? So as always, I take a moment just to shuffle the deck, and we always do the blue one first. I should switch it up once in a while and do the children's one first, just to see. Okay. All right. Oh, gosh. Let me just pick 3 cards today. They didn't fly out. 1, 2, 3. I'll just put those up there. Leave those there so I don't. Now I go into using the Vibrational Earth Children deck. And this we're looking at the perspective from our inner child, that essence, naivety, if you like. What's vibrationally... Unlike the blue deck, the cards are flying out. So let's put the first one up here. So what... There is the second one. All right, that was Spirit's way of saying, nah, 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 we can do it anyway. All right, let's get that 3rd one. Okay, so there's the 3rd one. So there's my 3 from the children's deck. So, what am I vibrationally missing in my life? Messenger. What am I not recognizing in my life? Recognize this one. Quiet times. And what in my life can I express gratitude for? Skilled craftsman. Now, those same 3 questions based on the children's deck. What am I vibrationally missing in my life? And the first card which flew out of the deck was the dreaming tree. What am I not recognizing in my life? And that was, as I call it, lucky dragons. Lucky dragons. What in my life can I express gratitude for? Eager Beaver. Eager Beaver. So now I look at both cards. The get direction and insights. And this is spirit-led, so it's not my fault. I am so grateful for them doing this for me, because it's so much easier than if I had to do it for myself. Okay, so what's vibrationally missing in my life? And we had messenger. This is one of those slap yourself on the forehead, that duh moment. Okay, oh, ouch, that hurt. The duh moment, as I call it. If you're not yet acknowledging the signs, messages, answers that Spirit is sending you every moment of every single day, then you truly need to open your heart and soul vibrationally and start accepting that it is not always the neon lights, you know, the sign in neon lights. It is the subtleties, the nuances, that sense, that feeling. We all have it. We all get it. So even if you go, well, I'm not very psychically attuned, you know when you're being sent a message, a sign, okay? We really need to recognize and respond to them, okay? Because if not, that is what you're missing out on. So, the dreaming tree. You have to admit that when Spirit wants us to acknowledge that they truly double up on things, don't they? The dreaming tree is about exploring what you know, what you can use to transform yourself in an uplifting way. This is that walk a mile in another's moccasins time, folks. If we are always looking behind us, then the chances are we will miss out on everything that's ahead of us. If you have given up on your dreams, if you have given up on them, then you are the one who has given up on you. Nobody else. It's you, okay? I'm not going to have my moan and groan moment, all right? I'm in gratitude that I am able to share this with you. All right. What am I not recognizing in my life? Quiet times. For me, this is about the calmness, the peace within, the vibration that is so silent it could almost burst your eardrums. So please, and I say please, pretty please, be open and receptive to accept this time. These insights about yourself, about your world, soothe your soul. Close your eyes and reconnect with you, because you already have so much. Be grateful, be thankful for that. Okay? Lucky dragon. Lucky dragon. This card is about being brave and fearless, because it's not about taming the dragon within you. It's about releasing it out into the world, breathing it in, that breath of life that you so rightly deserve, and breathing out that fire breath, the igniting part of you. Okay, be grateful to experience that. Be blessed that you have the freedom to do so. I don't want to connect in with the many countries in the world that don't have that freedom of expression, don't have that freedom to be themselves. You do. Or I hope you do. So if you're still scared of who you are and what you can become, take yourself to a mirror. This is familiar to last week. And ask yourself why, because it is not a curse. It's a blessing. Be grateful. All right, so the final two cards now we have left. Skillcrow, what in my life can I express gratitude for? You are vibrationally amazing. You are absolutely amazing. But do you acknowledge that in yourself yet? Okay. You are so accomplished and capable that it is not about anyone else holding you back. It's about you holding it back, because you're the only one who needs to recognize and cherish who you are, who you truly are. Holding this pot that you've created, holding this dream that you have put into action. Be in gratitude of yourself, not in judgment. Gratitude, not judgment of yourself, please. Not for me, but for you. All right. And finally, the last card is Eager Beaver. What a beautiful combination. We have the skilled craftsman and the eagerness. Okay? Gosh, we are skilled and eager. We're both. Be happy, and very appreciative and contented for what your life has given you. Happy, sad, good or bad. Continue to grow, expand and gain more knowledge and understanding. Be open, receptive and in the joy of being you always. All right? Now to finish, I want to share this beautiful quote from Melody Beattie. Now for any of you who don't know who Melody is, she struggled with addiction and alcoholism at a very early age. So one could say her life was not one of ease and grace. But she took what she had experienced and turned it around by writing many books. I'm not sure how many, but quite a lot of books along the way. Many about codependency. And here's what she says about gratitude. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos to order, confusion to clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. So on that note, I will leave you with my gratitude for watching this video this week. So with that, I say many thanks to you. So have a vibrational week, living and being in gratitude and kindness for yourself, your world, and everything within it. See you all next week.